Hello students, today we are going to see collinearity of points. So first of all, what are the collinear points? So I can say collinear points are the points that lie on the same straight line or in the single line. Now what I can see, if this is a line segment and on this line segment the point A, B and C, all of these points they lie on the same line. So I can say the points A, B and C, they are collinear points. Now if I am taking another point, let's say there is another point D which is x4 comma y4. Now what I can see is point A, B, C and D, they are not collinear because A, B, C they lie on different line segment and D that lies on different line segment. Suppose if I join C and D, now what I can see is this line that passes through the point C and point D, and C and D they lie on the same line. So I can say C and D they are collinear points. Any two points they are always collinear. Suppose if we join B and D, so I can say B and D are collinear. But for collinearity of 3 points, it needs to be lie on the same line. Now the next part is how we'll get to know the points are collinear. The first thing that comes to our mind is using section formula. So if we have 3 points, which is A which having coordinate x1 y1 and B which is having coordinate x2 y2 and C which is having coordinate x3 y3. So if the points lie on the same line, that means the points are collinear. And using section formula, what I can say is the point B, if it is dividing the join of A and C in the ratio m ratio n internally, then I can say the x coordinate of the point which is x2, and that will be equal to m into x3 plus n into x1, and that is divided by m plus n. And I can say the y coordinate which is y2, that will be equal to my3 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Now we have the question, we have to check whether the points A, B and C are collinear or not. So what I can say is, now I'm assigning the points A over here. So A is 1 comma 0 and B that is 2 comma 1 and C as 0 comma minus 1. Now what I can say is, I assume these all points to be collinear. If the points are not collinear, then there will be no ratio. So what I can say is, I can say the joining of point A and point C, that is divided by the point B. So for calculation purpose, what I assumed is, let this ratio, that is lambda ratio 1. Now using section formula, what I can say is the point which is x2 and x2, what is x2 for us? That is the point B. So I can write it as this point as x2 comma y2. Now using section formula, what I can say, the x2 which is equal to mx3 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. And what is x3? x3 is this point, so I am writing it as, this is x3 of the point C and the y3 which is y coordinate of point C. Now what is x1? x1 is the x coordinate of the point A and y1 is the y coordinate of the point A. So if I apply the formula x2, what is x2? x2 that is, I have x2 that is 2, so I can write 2 that is equal to, what is m? m we assumed as lambda, so lambda into x3, x3 is 0, so I can write lambda into 0 plus what is n? n is 1, so what I can say, n into x1, x1 is 1, so I can say that is 1 into 1 and divided by m plus n, so which comes to be lambda plus 1. Now if I cross multiply, so this is 2 by 1, so that will become as 2 times lambda plus 1, and that is equal to lambda into 0, that comes out to be 0, so that is 0 plus 1. So from here I will get 2 lambda plus 2, that is 1, so I will get 2 lambda that is minus 1. From here I will get lambda that is equal to minus 1 by 2. Now I can write y2. So y2 that will be equal to, using formula, what I can say, that will be m times, I can say m times y3 plus n times y1 upon m plus n. Now what is y2? So y2 is the y coordinate of point B, so that is 1. So I can say 1 that is equal to m was lambda, and y3 that is minus 1. So that is lambda into minus 1 plus n is 1, y1, what is y1? y1 is the y coordinate of point A, so that is 0. So I can say 1 into 0 and divided by lambda plus 1. Again I am multiplying in crisscross, so that is lambda plus 1 equals minus lambda plus 0. So from here I will get 1 that is equal to minus 2 lambda. Now I will get lambda that is equal to minus 1 by 2. So if I am getting the same lambda from both the calculations, so that means the lambda which is minus 1 by 2 and lambda is negative, that means it is an external. This is external division. Lambda is negative, lambda is minus 1 by 2. So that means there is an external division. That means this point is not in between A and C. That is outside A and C. So I can say point A, B and C, they are collinear, and the point B is externally dividing it because lambda is negative.